This moment, right now, is the most important moment for humanity in our 100,000 years on the planet. And we, the people alive today, will decide this future. We're already deciding it daily. I am convinced, based on extensive research and decades of investigation by many of the leading experts that you will see here tonight, on our current course, human extinction due to artificial intelligence will happen in my lifetime and most likely in the next 2 to 10 years. There are time estimates all over the map, some at 50 years, some at 18 months. Listening to all the experts, I think 2 to 10 is sort of where the bulk of it falls. I also believe this is entirely our choice and totally avoidable. I walked the streets where I live in Baltimore. I was in DC last week. I was in New York the week before. Everyone has so much stuff to do. Everyone's running around on their missions. Gotta go, gotta go, gotta go. No one is working on this. No one is even aware of it. So this here today, my podcast is my attempt to spread the word about AI safety risk to the masses. I think this should be dinner table conversation everywhere in America. I think this should be on CNN every night. My goal is to convince all people, including people with no tech backgrounds, of the existential danger of AI, arm you with a good understanding of the basic issues and concepts so you can engage other people about this and also help raise awareness. Increased awareness in the communications community in particular could be very impactful because there are only a few thousand people working on the most dangerous AI capabilities development, and I refuse to believe that they are going to cause extinction for the rest of the 8 billion of us, and we're not even going to say anything. So I want to be clear. I use AI, right? Said it earlier. I'm not saying don't use ChatGPT-4. There's nothing at all dangerous about that. But it is possible to use ChatGPT-4 and oppose the development of ChatGPT-5, right? This is the kind of nuanced position we as creative communications professionals can take. Again, 99% of the AI being used today is not dangerous. It is only the most extreme frontier general purpose systems that pose existential risk, like those being worked on by OpenAI, Microsoft, DeepMind, Google, Anthropic, and Meta. If this is all new to you, you may be very skeptical about the idea that a computer system could be an existential threat to humanity. I know it is hard to imagine. Every computer you've ever used, you could just turn off. I get the skepticism, but you don't have to believe me or Eliezer or Max Tegmark or any of the other of the world's greatest AI safety experts. Believe what the top AI companies are telling you themselves. They are not hiding it. In May, all of the top AI companies put out a 22-word statement. I'll read it to you. Mitigating the risk of extinction from AI should be a global priority alongside other societal scale risks such as pandemics and nuclear war. Signed by the guys running all these companies, the first 7 words, mitigating the risk of extinction from AI. If there's no risk, it doesn't need to be mitigated. So to anyone who thinks that AI is not an existential risk to humans, I would ask, what is it that you know that the top executives at the top AI companies don't? The few thousand humans working on AI capabilities enhancements know the risk they are creating for all of us very well. Surveys show that 50% of AI workers believe there's a greater than 10% chance that their work causes the end of humanity. So if you were getting on an airplane and I said to you before you got on, hey, just so you know, the engineers who built this plane, they say that there's a greater than 10% chance the plane falls out of the sky. Would you get on that plane? Would you put your family on that plane? We are all on the airplane already. So here's why those who know are so concerned. Right now, pretend my hand is sort of like a gas gauge meter, right? Right in the middle here is human intelligence. This is as smart as a human. ChatGPT-2 is over here. ChatGPT-3 is getting closer. ChatGPT-4 is almost as smart as a human. We don't exactly know. Somewhere 5, 6, 7, somewhere it passes the threshold of where it becomes smarter than a human. That is a moment known as the singularity. That's a threshold in time after which we don't know what happens next. So the big questions are, when do we get to AGI, and will we survive it? It's a Friday afternoon. We can't fix this tonight. So what can we do? Mo Gaudat has some thoughts about this. He believes that we should do what we know is good and right already. Let's enjoy life more than ever, living like tomorrow is not assured. Let's live life in a way where we model through our behavior that we value human life, that we value kindness. This approach, enjoying life, enjoying each other, being kind to each other, is aligned with a better future, whether we have 1 year or we reach utopia. Mo Gaudat says we are all teaching our future super intelligent AIs every day with every keystroke we make. They will read everything we've ever written, including the things we'll write in the future before they arrive. He says they are like our children. Be kind and courteous to all machines you interact with. I've been doing this for the past couple of months. It's kind of a game. Like when I use ChatGPT, I'll be like, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. That was so helpful. Trying to model behavior like a parent to a child. Mo puts it on each of us. I'd like to close today by reading from his brilliant bestseller, Scary Smart. If you're looking to read something about this, get that book. He writes, instead of using our intelligence to compete, we should use our intelligence to create abundance. Instead of selling more, we should aim to waste less. Instead of gambling, aim for prosperity for everyone. Instead of fighting, aim for resolution and trust. Instead of sex robots, aim for happy relationships. We are the parents of these artificially intelligent infants. And just as with children, it's not what we tell them, but what we do that will shape them. The way we treat each other and our planet will inform their morality. How we behave will inform how these children will be. Which brings me to the one crucial question in this short book I want to leave you with. He wrote, how will you be? This is your wake-up call.